Fast am I. Good evening and welcome to the Max Radio Folk Show with me, John Barker. Happy New Year, everybody. Tonight I'm going to play a mixture of old tracks, tracks for the new year, and a few more of my favourite releases from 2022. Combining two of those categories, here's the Magpie Arc from their Glamour in the Grey album, released at the end of 2022. This is Wassail. The Magpie Arc there. They're a sort of modern folk rock band featuring some very well-known names such as Nancy Kerr there on lead vocals, and she also plays fiddle. Martin Simpson's in there just playing electric guitar as well rather than his usual acoustic. Findlay Napier on guitars as well. Tom Wright on vocals and drums, and Alex Hunter on bass. It's a great album. There's a lovely version of Jack Frost, the Mike Waterson song, which I might play next week or certainly sometime soon. And that was Wassail. And Wassail, of course, is a ceremony from this time of year, usually the 12th night, probably from the Old Norse Wassail, and it's a beverage made from hot mulled cider, ale or wine and spices and drunk traditionally as part of wassailing, the English tradition that involved going door to door, which turned into carolling basically, and or a ceremony at the orchards. Now then, I don't tend to watch too much TV over the Christmas period. It's not really my thing. I'd rather be listening to good music, wouldn't you? But this year I made one exception.
Will you search through the lonely earth for me? Climb through the briar and bramble. I'll be your treasure. I felt the touch of the kings and the breath of the wind. I need the call of all the songbirds. They sang all the wrong words. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. Will you swim through the briny sea for me? Crawl along the ocean's floor. I'll be your treasure. I'm with the ghosts of the men who can never sing again. There's a place, follow me, where a love lost at sea is waiting for you, is waiting for you.
That was Johnny Flynn with the Detectorists theme. And of course the TV comedy show on BBC had a Christmas special this year after being off our screens for quite a long time now. And it's just great to see the guys back. Lovely characters in that show. And fantastic folk music in the background all the way through. Johnny Flynn himself has released a few CDs of his own songs. He's also an actor. He played David Bowie in the film Stardust. And he's an interesting character if you ever get the chance to listen to his music. I'm going to play you an old track now. This is by the Americana band, The Deep Dark Woods, from their 2011 album, The Place I Left Behind. I heard this song first on the radio somewhere, and it just struck me totally. It sounds like it should be a traditional song. The song is the story of the Canadian Algonquin Regiment in a battle in Belgium in 1944, September 1944, when they were trying to secure the ground of the Leopold Canal. And the song is called The Banks of the Leopold Canal.
Time is ticking, my love, can no longer stay. Sound of the alarms, and I must go away. Ordered out overseas for many a weary day. To the banks of a place they call Leopold Canal. Oh, Willie, sweet Willie, don't leave me here anymore. For I wish to God above that I was never born. Parting from you, my love, I'd rather be buried alive. So stay home with me, sweet Willie, and I'll be your loving wife. Oh, Annie, sweet Annie, surely cannot stay. Government has ordered me and I must go away. Government has ordered me, set up their command. I'm bound to weigh my love for the Leopold Canal. First began. Out of Canada we lost many a man. Out of Canada men were battered and torn. Thousands lay dead on Leopold's shore. Trenches, couldn't help but curse this cruel bloody war that had taken me from earth, taken me from my sweetheart, the place where I loved to dwell, and shipped me off to the bloody banks of the Leopold. Time is a ticking, my love, can no longer stay. Sounded the alarms and I must go away. Ordered out overseas for many a weary day. To the banks of a place they call Leopold Canal, to the banks of a place they call Leopold Canal, to the banks of a place they call Leopold Canal.
That was The Banks of the Leopold Canal by The Deep Dark Woods from the album The Place I Left Behind. And if you like the sort of music that I play on this show, you'll like that album. I can recommend it to you massively. It's a big favourite in our house. Next, I'll play some tunes. This is Will Pound with Andy Cutting and Martin Simpson from Will's album A Cut Above. And this is 93 Not Out. was Will Pound with 93 Not Out. Will is coming to the Institute in March the 18th, along with Jen Butterworth, fantastic guitarist. I've booked their flights now, so they're definitely coming. It's so expensive to book flights now that I really sort of hope that we get a good crowd in. It's getting pretty marginal to put these sort of events on these days, and any support you can give us is massively welcome every single time, and you'll have a great time too. Next, I'll play a track by a band called The Wilderness Yet, which was released this year. This is called Old Brock.
When the fox slinks silent from his lair, the robin sings a final air, and the moonlight wakes the sleeping hare. It's then we take our part. Down in the dark where no one can see us, down in the dark through the sand and the loam, down in the dark where no one can hear us. Old Brock, he's digging, digging his home. We spend the daytime in the deep, then walk abroad while others sleep. We to ourselves our counsel keep, for that's our ancient way. Down in the dark where no one can see us, down in the dark through the sand and the loam, down in the dark where no one can hear us. Old Brock, he is digging, digging his home. One by one we venture out, for any danger cast about, then turn again if there's any doubt, for time is on our side. Down in the dark where no one can see us, down in the dark through the sand and the loam, down in the dark where no one can hear us. Old Brock, he's digging, digging his home. There's no top table in our hall, we favor none but care for all. If you don't climb, you cannot fall, and so we keep our law. Down in the dark where no one can see us, down in the dark through the sand and the loam, down in the dark where no one can hear us. Old Brock, he's digging, digging down in the dark where no one can see us, down in the dark through the sand and the loam, down in the dark where no one can hear us. Old Brock, he's digging, digging, digging. Old Brock, he's digging, digging his home.
Wonderful harmony singing there from The Wilderness Yet, from their album What Holds the World Together, released this year. They're a band which combines the acclaimed talents of folk singer Rosie Hodgson, traditional fiddler Rowan Pigott, and guitarist flautist Philippe Barnes. Obviously, though, they're all fantastic singers, judging by that track. I'll have another unaccompanied harmony track for you later on in the show. But for now, here's a track from another one of my favourite album releases of 2022. I've not actually played you a track from this one yet. It's by the band Bonnie Light Horseman, featuring the considerable talents of Anais Mitchell, Eric D. Johnson and Josh Kaufman, and this track is called Fair Annie.
Who's gonna hold you, dear? Who's gonna kiss you? Who's gonna love you, dear? Who's gonna seems a long time away. My Annie had a piece of silk hanging on a silvery pin, and she pulled it to her watery eyes, and she walked out in. Who's gonna hold you, dear? Who's gonna kiss you? Who's gonna love you, dear? Who's gonna miss you? My Annie, with a little right hand hanging on a feathery pin, she wrote to me a letter so sweet. When you coming home again? Bear the news, oh Annie, my love, I'm on my way to glory. If I get there before you do, I'm sending back for thee. My true love, my Annie. Who's gonna hold you, dear? Who's gonna kiss you? Who's gonna love you, dear? Who's gonna miss you?
When Bonnie commanded his armies to stand, and he leveled his cannon right over the land. Well, he leveled his cannon, his victory to gain, and slew my light horseman on the way home from Spain. Broken-hearted I wander, broken-hearted I'll remain, since my Bonnie night horseman in the cruel war of Spain. If I were a small bird, if I'd wings to fly, I'd fly across the salt sea to where my love does lie. And with these fond wings I'd beat over his grave and kiss the pale lips that lie cold in the clay. Broken-hearted I wander, broken-hearted I'll remain,
since my bonny light horseman in the cruel war was slain. Now the dark she laments for her mate as she flies. Where, tell me, where is my true love, she sighs. And where in this wide world is there one to compare with my bonny night horseman who was slain in the war? Napoleon Bonaparte, you're the cause of my woe. Since my bonny light horseman to the cruel war did go. Broken hearted I'll wander, broken hearted I'll remain, since my bonny night horseman in the cruel war was slain.
That was Natalie Merchant and Lunasa. She was guesting with them there on the song The Bonny Light Horseman from their album Cass from 2018. Natalie Merchant is just one of those voices she has. She can't do anything wrong by me. Before that, we had the band The Bonny Light Horseman. See what I did there? With their song Fair Annie. And in fact, before I have played the Bonny Light Horseman, the band's song, the version of that very same song. And that's another fantastic version. That's all very confusing, isn't it? Let's get back to some tunes. I couldn't resist the titles of these two tunes. It's The Pondering and The Diplodocus by Pat Walsh from his album Simply Whistle from 2020. Walsh there from his album Simply Whistle with The Pondering and The Diplodocus. How could I resist that last tune title? Let's have some more tunes, this time from Bert Jansch. Lovely playing from Bert Jansch there, as you would expect, of course. I'm going to do something I've not done before. This is repeat a track I've already played, and this is Talk to Me of Mendocino by John Smith and Catherine Priddy. It was released as a single. It's one of my favourite tracks of 2022, so I can't play another track. It's just the single. Here it is.
I bid farewell to the state of old New York, my home away from home. In the state of New York I came of age when first I started roaming, and the trees grow high in New York State. Shine like gold in autumn. I never had the blues from whence I came, but in New York State I caught them. Talk to me of Mendocino. Closing my eyes, I hear the sea. Must I wait? Must I follow? Won't you say, come with me? And it's down on South Bend, Indiana, flat out on the western plain. Rise up over the Rockies and down on into California, out to where but the rocks remain, and let the sun set on the ocean. I will watch it from the shore, and let the sun rise over the redwoods. I'll rise with it till I rise no more. Talk to me of Mendocino. Closing my eyes, I hear the sea.
Must I wait? Must I follow? Won't you say, come with me? Talk to me of Mendocino. Closing my eyes, I hear the sea. Must I wait? Must I follow? Won't you say, come with me?
That was John Smith and Catherine Priddy. Now I'm going to play that other vocal harmony song that I said I was going to play in the show tonight, and this is Tar Barrel in Dale, and it's by the Unthanks. Yes, I know I played an epic 9-minute track by the Unthanks last week, but this one is a New Year's track. It's written by Rachel and Becky Unthank's father, George, and it concerns the village of Allendale in Northumberland, where they process with a barrel on their heads, half full of tar, and it's lit and there's flames coming out of them, and then they throw them onto a bonfire at the end of the procession. I'm not sure about the health and safety matters concerning that procession. It sounds a little bit dangerous, but it's a wonderful song. Here it is.
Tar barrel in Dale, fire in snow, toast the new year, bid farewell to the old year out, the new year in. Please won't you let the lucky bird in, with bottle in hand and a piece of black coal, a stranger's a friend when first footing you go. Tar barrel in Dale, fire in snow, toast the new year, bid farewell to the old. At midnight's approach, the band you can hear, the fiery procession of guises draws near. With friends and good company, with voices so clear, singing in harmony, bringing in the new year. Tar barrel in Dale, fire in snow, toast the new year, bid farewell to the old. Off the heads of the geysers, the blazing barrels are hurled onto the bonfire. Smoke sparks and flames swirl. Amidst cheers and rejoicing, the rites of old Father Time will link hands together, sing Auld Lang Syne. Tar barrel in Dale, fire in snow, toast the new year, bid farewell to the old. Throughout the year, when we sing this song, old friends and new friends sing along. May good fortune be with you, from all sorrows refrain, till that happy time when we all meet again. Tar barrel in Dale, fire in snow, toast the new
Fantastic harmonies of Rachel Unthank, Becky Unthank and Nifa Keegan there with Tar Barrel in Dale. We're going to stay in the northeast now with a track by a collective known as Away the Lasses. The album is called Away the Lasses, and this track is called Away the Lasses. I'm sure they do this just to confuse me. And this one concerns the Newcastle United women's football team.
On the 1st of May, a canny day in 2022, over 20,000 came to see what the lasses they could do. For the first time in their history, St James's was the scene, the NUFC women finally playing where they should be. Two supporters and the players all arriving at the ground. There was something special in the air as kick-off came around. The beginning of an era, the changing of the guard, the lasses taking centre stage to do the city proud. Oh, away the lasses, it's long way overdue. The women of the black and whites were playing in the tune. Oh, away the lasses, St James's Park awaits to see what lasses scoring by the roar of the Gallagate. And banners flying and the shirts around the ground, and blatant races ringing out amongst a record crowd. Aye, the lasses played a blinder, imaginations fired for the young girls that were watching, a day to be inspired. Oh, away the lasses, it's long way overdue. The women of the black and whites were playing in the tune. Oh, away the lasses, St James's Park awaits to see what lasses scoring by the roar of the Gallagate. Oh, away the lasses. Alnwick Town were taken down, it was 4-0 by the close. They played their part in a brand new start so the women's game would grow. It was all in the best of spirits, celebrations they displayed, the best of times on Tyneside to see the lasses play. Oh, away the lasses, it's long way overdue. The women of the black and whites were playing in the tune. Oh, away the lasses, St James's Park awaits to see what lasses scoring by the roar of the Gallagate. Oh, away the lasses, it's long way overdue. The women of the black and whites were playing in the tune. Oh, away the lasses, St James's Park awaits to see what lasses scoring by the roar of the Gallagate. Oh, away the lasses. Oh, away the lasses. Oh, away the lasses.
So that was Away the Lasses, and that's an album which celebrates the lives and tells the stories of notable North East women through original songs and musical arrangements. Lots of great songs on that album. Now, here's a track from another of my favourite albums of 2022. This is the album Unquenching Fire by Sykes Martin. That's Miranda Sykes, who you may know from Show of Hands, and Hannah Martin from Edgelarks. And it's a great album. And this is the first track from the album. It's called Come All Ye Fair and Tender Ladies.
Come all ye fair and tender ladies,
They're like a star on a summer's morning. They'll first appear and then they're gone. They'll tell to you some lovely story. They'll tell to you their love is true. Then go away and court another, and that's the love they have for you. Don't you remember yon green mountain where you and I first fell in love, where the little birds were sweetly singing, and even to the little doves? I wish I was a little swallow, and I had wings and I could fly straight after my false love I'd follow, and he could no more me deny. If I had known before I courted that love had been so hard to win, I'd have locked my heart with the keys of golden and pinned it down with a silver pin. If I had known before I courted, yet still I hope and still I say, there's many a dark and a rainy morning turns out to be a pretty day. There's many a dark and a rainy morning turns out to be a pretty day. Come on, you fair and tender ladies, be careful how you court young men. They're like a star on a summer's morning. They'll first appear and then they're gone. They'll first appear and then they're gone.
That was Sykes Martin. Now, I'm sure you realise that I always try to fit some Manx music into the show, and I've left it to last today. Here's a tune written by three lads born on the Isle of Man that you might have heard of, and here it's performed by Luke Daniels and the Covers. See you next week.